send Ojama Duo, but I make a mistake here. So he goes for Melfi. I activate Melfi's effect, bring in my monsters back in. And I accidentally clicked away here. I didn't activate Zeus's effect. It was very upsetting. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. Hey guys, I'm the Final Anomaly. If you enjoyed the video, please hit it with like, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, any feedback. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would consider subscribing to the channel, I would really appreciate it. So a new set of matches with new decks that I haven't recorded footage on before. You can see how this deck did against those matches. If you guys want to see part 1 of this video, the link is on the top right corner. You can click on that and see that. A lot of top tier decks like Elflet, Tri-Brigade, Drytron. But this here is a whole new set of decks, a whole new set of matches. Full transparency, guys, these are not replays that I saved only because I won and then went back and spoke over them. I will show you the match history at the end of the video. You can see those are the people that I battled in rank through the match history, and you can see the win rate and see for yourself how good this deck is. If you would like to build the deck, I will put the profile down below and you can copy that deck if you'd like. Thank you guys so much. Alrighty. This deck here was, it's a good deck. This deck is a good deck. And he really got a good hand. So we just set Ojama Blue. I really didn't want to, but I knew if I used Ojama Duo, I could just use it next turn. So I went ahead and let him destroy it because that's the whole purpose. Either we use it at the end phase or to stop a play. We want Ojama Duo in the graveyard. Anyway, dinosaurs, guys. People know dinosaurs can be really scary. The boss monster for dinosaurs is Conductor Tyranno. Really good card, 3500. Can flip your monsters. Can choose to get rid of one of the monsters without destruction, and you lose 1,000 life points. Very strong card, guys. I was a little scared here because I knew that if he summoned them, he wouldn't destroy Ojama Blue, and I wouldn't be able to activate Ojama Blue's effect. So I was really hoping he attacked into Ojama Blue, but why would you? So anyway, he's got a really good effect monster on the field here too. He can send 2 materials, and he can negate or summon. He can negate the summon and activation of a spell and trap. So really good here. Luckily, we have Dark Ruler no more, and Ojama Duo was in the graveyard. Plus, we drew an Ojama Blue here, so let's go. Gonna activate Dark Ruler no more. Summon my Ojama Blue. He tries to activate Conductor Tyranno. It gets negated. Luckily, we attack into Karibo. So we're able to do this several times. We go for 2 Oja matches in case he can negate one. He hits us with the Max C. We don't care. These are all normal summons. So none of this gives him any cards in his hand. Go ahead and summon Ojama Blue. Here's where I mess up. I could have done Ojama Blue's combo an additional time with Ojama Duo if I had gotten an Ojama Blue for my graveyard, but I didn't. And so I messed up the ability to go into Delta Hurricane, which is fine. He has a card in his hand. He'll get a few when we go into our combo. But right now we're just getting what we need. Go ahead and get the power of Oja Magic. Go into Link Karibo. Keep drawing our cards. I couldn't have done this many times if he didn't have that Link Karibo. We probably would have gone immediately for A to Z. Immediately. But because I knew that I could lose very little life points, I went ahead and just picked everything that I wanted from my hand. Because we could afford it. Went ahead and got Oja Magic because the combo was done here. I can't use Oja Magic yet because I don't have enough cards in my deck anymore because I no longer carry 3 of the original vanillas. But we know that we'll set them back in our deck here soon. So here I go ahead and go. He's starting to draw cards. I'm scared of Nibiru, so I go ahead and go into Palooza. Now, can't get Nibiru. Alright, we go ahead and summon A to Z. The reason we're doing this so soon now is because we don't want him drawing any more cards. So we're immediately going into our plays here. I go ahead and banish this guy. He tries to use this guy's effect. I negate it with Palooza. It was going to keep his Tyranno on the field. I wouldn't be able to target his dinosaur monsters. But I wanted to get rid of this guy. So go ahead and banish him. Now that I think about it, I banished him. How in the world did he bring him back? Okay, so I go ahead and activate Simulation again. He tries to Blossom me. We go ahead and negate that shenanigans as well. We'll go ahead and bring our pieces out so that we can bring XYZ. We go ahead and use XYZ to start destroying. We start to clear the field here. He tries to use Effect Veiler on him. Again, we negate those shenanigans. And now we're going to be allowed to clear the field. Go ahead and do it again. The reason I'm not worried about not having that many cards in my hands is because I got Ojama Magic in my hand. So what I'm going to do here is now we're going to go ahead and send the original Ojamas back to our deck so that we activate Ojama Magic next turn. The reason I didn't do this again is because I was scared of drawing an original Ojama. Because if I drew into a yellow, green, or black, I would not be able to use Ojama Magic. So I did not use the cards in my graveyard again to draw an additional card. We went ahead and negated that. My Palooza's at 0. I'm not worried about it. I have a Droplet on the field. So he would literally have to summon a 6200 attack monster for me to even be scared. But worst case scenario, I could split up my A to Z and then banish the attacking monster if that was the case. So I wasn't scared that Palooza was at 0 here. I had a Droplet in my hand. I could use A to Z's secondary effect to split them up if I needed to. So here we're just negating everything. Now, this guy came out with a little tricky move here that kept me from he summoned Conductor Tyranno again. Now, the thing is that he didn't want to activate his effect yet till he knew he could, and it was second in the chain. Because he knew I would just destroy him and destroy his effect. So here I'm kind of scared because we're running out of cards. We have 3 cards in our hand. I think we let Linkuriboh come in. Yeah, we let Linkuriboh come in because it's not a big deal. So he goes into the battle phase. Here he would win, but I activate Droplet. That's why we set it. Now we take life points, but we don't lose here. And now it's our turn. So we go ahead and activate Ojama Duo. He gets us in a Maxi again, guys. Let me show you here. I think he was able. He had 3 Maxis total. Maxi. Oh, 2 Maxis. Okay, I don't know why I thought this was his 3rd one. So 2 Maxis. Anyway, we go ahead and actually, you know what? I bet you that was his 3rd Maxi. I bet you it's banished. That was his 3rd Maxi. His other one is banished. We went ahead and did this at the end of the phase. We went ahead and I think we go into... Oh, we go ahead and draw our card here. Draw our card here. Because we didn't last turn. I think we go into Racoon. Yeah, we go into Racoon so that we can get another 4,000 monster. That way we can get rid of the dinosaur. And he can't use his effect because I would just negate it. So he uses Linkuriboh's effect. I go ahead and negate that. Not worried about it. And that's game. This is game here. So I don't think he can. I don't think he expects me to split up my A to Z. We go ahead and split up A to Z here. I double checked his graveyard and his banish zone to see if he could bring back that dinosaur again, but there was nothing there that could cause it, so I was safe. And even if he did, I could banish it. And that is game, guys. The dinosaurs. Really tricky play, kind of stalling it out with bringing back his Tyranno. But we got the game. We got the best of it. GG's. Alrighty, so this deck. Let me see. Trying to remember what deck he had. Most of the players I've been encountering have been in Platinum before, so... Oh, he just passed his turn. I thought this was the weirdest thing. Guys, this is the most riskiest thing you can do. Just don't do nothing and pass. Like, imagine if I had a going first deck that would just destroy you on going first. That is the most riskiest thing. When people do that, that's kind of when I know the match isn't going to be that difficult. That doesn't mean that won't be the case always, but when they just pass their turn without doing anything, that is so risky. So anyway, he attacks to my Ojama Blue. We go into get 2 Oja matches here. That way, if he can do something to negate one, we have another. I don't know if he bricked or what, but he didn't go into a very great play here. He linked this, ended his turn. I went ahead and activated Ojama Duo because now he can't link him. I'll be able to destroy him on my turn, and I'll get to activate that next turn. So I have several plays here. I did mess up later in the play because I could have done Ojama Blue for free again with Ojama Duo, but I kind of messed that up. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward through this because this is our typical blue play. We go through, we of course search for another Oja match and Oja Magic. That way we can, oh, I didn't mess up here. Okay, I did go Ojama Blue that route. Okay, never mind. I think I had the opportunity that in another match and I didn't take it. So went ahead and got the Oja Simulation. So the combo is pretty much set here. All we need is some Ojamas, which we'll get by discarding Oja Magic. And so here the combo is in motion. It is now live. We can do it. I think I'll go for a third Oja Simulation in case he can hand trap, because I think I kept sensing that he had something. But now here, even if he hand trapped us, we're done. We're set. So go ahead and we're going for Delta Hurricane here. Then we go for the Link. We go for Palooza. That way he can't Nibiru us. Go ahead and draw a card here with this effect. Now we go into the A to Z. Pretty awesome here. We got to do quite some plays here. I forgot why I did. So to be honest, ever since I've gotten Soryuja, I go for him just to see what else I can get, but it's really unnecessary. And the reason I didn't summon Soryuja to go on top is because I wanted Palooza out, because I've gotten over 5 summons in case he had Nibiru. I didn't want to risk it. Oh, we go for Goddess here. Yep. That way, now we have 4 negates on a single chain. We have a negate in the graveyard. And then, of course, we'll have the biggest Omni-Negate of all, which will be A to Z. I say of all, of our deck, anyway. I don't know who's the biggest. But there we are. I think I set Ojama Pajama here to give some defense to the fusion monster in case something bypasses. Well, it's like a match later on when I fight this dinosaur deck. I couldn't negate the effect of the summon of that dinosaur, and it was a little bit scary, but still not strong enough to kill. But just in case, set Ojama Pajama. Go ahead and negate that feather duster there. Activate Ojama Pajama to get Oja Magic in our hand so that we can have more negates. He tries to counter it. I could have used A to Z, but I just used Palooza. That way we don't have to discard a card. We go ahead and get Oja Magic so that we get more negates now. So we're going to go ahead and draw 3 more cards here. And now there should be nothing he can do unless he has... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm very surprised at what happens next, guys. So this was very scary. I don't know why he didn't do this from the start. I don't know why he didn't do this from the start, but if he had done this from the start, I think he could have... I think he could have activated all of these effects that he was going for. But we just keep negating, unless it didn't occur to him. So unless it did not occur to him, if he had done this first, I think it would have been a whole different match. I don't think he would have won, but it would have been a whole different match here. So we're just negating everything. He finally goes to normal summon this guy. Now this I did not expect. Oh, I didn't negate his effect is what happened. I negated the activation from... Oh, no, I didn't negate the effect. I don't know. This here. If he had done that from the start, it would have been a totally different game. Cyber Dragon +1 machine monster cannot be used as fusion material. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. The original attack of this... Yeah, see, he should have done this from the beginning, and it would have been a whole different ballpark there. Maybe he didn't think about it. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, he got rid of him just like that. It was that simple for that cyber dragon, which is kind of scary. I'm glad I found that out and now I know. But he should have done that from the beginning. And this is game here. Oh yes, okay, guys. One thing you want to remember: I made a big mistake. I didn't even bother to read his full effect at first, and so I just used Dark Ruler no more, so I didn't have to deal with it. But I forgot that the after effect of Dark Ruler No More is that they can't take any battle damage. So I almost, I mean, you know, guys, in Yu-Gi-Oh, a single card could win you the game. And I had no negates here for like evenly matched or something. And so this would have been tough. This is a mistake I made. I could have killed here. But Dark Ruler No More, I never care about the second effect of Dark Ruler No More because it's always something I do after my main phase on main phase 2 anyways. So guys, keep that in mind. I could have cost myself the game there. So I went ahead and went for Zeus just in case a scenario happened where I couldn't do anything. But he skipped and then we won. So just keep that in mind, guys. I got scared, so I went for Zeus just in case, you know, things hit the fan. But that was game against Cyber Dragon, so we got it. Alrighty, this deck was interesting. I guess it was zombie vampire, or maybe just vampire. Very weird. Low tier noob. Everybody, he wouldn't know low tier noob. But we went ahead and went first, so immediately I went for what is it, Melfi? Oh no, I went for Zeus. Oh, okay. He did the same thing, guys. I don't see who went first, but I think he was first. He just skipped his turn. He just passed. Yeah, he just, I don't understand why people do this. He just passed. He must have saw Lightning Storm in his hand and said, I'm just gonna pass. So I went for Zeus here. I placed him in defense mode because I figured Lightning Storm. I don't understand why people do that. It's so risky. That is so risky. Don't play nothing and pass? Like, you could lose. Anyway, he had toons. That's what he had. He had toons. This is not the one I thought it was. Okay, this is not the zombie one. This is toons. So he negated my Ojama Pajama. Totally fine. At least the Blossom is out. He attacked my monster here. I think he was expecting, I think he was trying to bait me using Zeus, but there was no point to use it. And now I have Ojama Pajama for my turn. So we go ahead and flip Zeus to attack mode. We use Ojama Pajama. We go ahead and activate Ojama Magic, getting the Ojamas in our hand. I did that because I need a Ojama card in my hand to use Ojama Match. Go ahead and activate his effect. Use Ojama Match. Bring Ojama Red out. And the reason I did this instead of Ojama Blue combo, guys, because I could kill here. There was no need to do all of that. I could just kill here. How? I haven't done my normal summon. I go into... I go get rid of those two to get IP because I cannot do Code Talker because I believe it's effect monsters. So that acts as 2 materials. Now I have 4 effects. Now I have 4 monsters, or 3 monsters. 1 that counts as 2. And we bring Code Talker out. So that's why you have IP, is to get rid of those normal monsters. We go ahead and power them up to where we need to, and that's game. It was that simple. Guys, don't ever just pass your turn. It's so risky. You might as well have lost the match when you do that. So that is toons. Alrighty. Now this deck, who are we going against here? Set. Pass. Okay. Oh, okay, guys. Who hates this card? Imperial Order. Oh my goodness, I hate this card. But he almost killed himself, so you know what? That's what he gets. Anyway, so we can't go into any of our magic cards. Luckily, we got an Ojama Blue in our hand. I think I go A Assault Core, though, so that I can see what it is he's got face down. He activates this card, allowing him to special summon it. Go ahead and destroy this guy. Now, this card here, guys, this is that vampire zombie deck or whatever. Not that good. Every vampire deck I've encountered has not been that good. He's able to pay life points up to 3,000 and gain attack and defense, which is very good. And if he kills the monster, he takes control of it at the end of the phase. So anyway, he's having to pay 700 life points for Imperial Order. As long as we don't play any magic cards, guys, we'll be fine. Go ahead and he destroys this. Goes ahead and takes control of it. He doesn't have a hand, so I'm not worried about any hand traps. What he could have face down, not a big deal. Again, he's just destroying himself here. We go ahead and set blue, set Ojama Duo. I said Ojama Duel because I need a way to use it next turn, and maybe I could bait some kind of destruction card. So anyway, he's gonna have to pay life points here in order to kill my Ojama Blue, which is hilarious. He had to pay life points to kill Ojama Blue. We go for Ojama Pajama because trap cards is all we can activate anyway, and I went for Ojama Red because I want to be able to special summon Ojama Black. That way I can go into Racoon or Melfi going into Zeus. I activate Ojama Duel here, blocking his zones so that he can't use that trap card. So it actually came out pretty useful. I think he uses them to link though, which I don't care. The battle phase is over. The battle phase is over. I don't care what he's summoning. So Unicorn, he must not have very much options. So now we can summon all of these guys here. Plus we got Ojama Duel if he stops me. So we have options, which here he stops. It's funny. He stops the monster. He doesn't stop the effect. So to me, doesn't matter. I just need two level 2 beast monsters on the field. So I'll go ahead and summon my 2 level 2 beast monsters. We go into Racoon, or do we go into Melfi? I think we go into Melfi. No, we go into Racoon. I go ahead and use Ojama Duo. We go ahead and go into Melfi. That way he can't... I have 2 options here to summon Zeus. I go ahead and attack life points directly. Go ahead and summon Zeus. And now at this point, guys, it's pretty much game. I thought he was going to get destroyed because of Imperial Order, but he's got to have exactly 700 life points. If not, it just gets destroyed. So that was one mistake of mine. I thought it was going to destroy him, and that would be game. But it wasn't. He summons Code Talker here. Now, I did make a mistake. I made a big mistake here. But it is what it is. So I activate Ojama Duo, Ojama Pajama, send Ojama Duo. But I make a mistake here. So he goes for Melfi. I activate Melfi's effect, bring in my monsters back in. And I accidentally clicked away here. I didn't activate Zeus's effect. It was very upsetting. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. And it was very upsetting. I was pretty mad. But anyway, I was still able to activate Ojama Duo's effect, bring in my monsters in. And it was still game regardless. But I was really upset because I clicked right instead of left. And it canceled my options. Anyway, activate Goddess here. Getting rid of Code Talker. And then that's game. So even though we made a mistake, we still had the game. I mean, we still had it. But it was very upsetting. And he just scooped. Alrighty, so this match, I believe, was a mix. It was a weird mix. It was some kind of like aqua monsters mixed with Sky Strikers. So I thought it was odd. Did not expect Sky Strikers when they came out. That was it. He just played that. I didn't have a very decent hand here, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go in for the attack. Play monster will attack, see if he activates anything. He didn't. So free 1500 life points real fast. We went ahead and set Droplet in case he summoned something 3000 or under. We could have our guy survive. I activated it here because he was going to be able to summon a level 3 or lower Sea Serpent, and this was a tuner. So I did not want him to synchro, because if he synchroed, he could randomly discard a card from my hand here, or banish one. And so I didn't want to do that. So anyway, he goes ahead and passes after that because that was his play. Went ahead and summoned Ojama Blue. We went ahead and went into the blue combo here. Go to activate Blue's combo. We go to Ojamagic. Go ahead and continue the combo here, but he does Blossom it. So that was unfortunate. We do get Ojamagic though, which is fine. I mean, I hate that this happened, but it is what it is. We get this. At least we get 3 vanillas out, so we start to hopefully get the bricks out of the deck. Go ahead and attack his monster, take more life points. So I thought, you know what, this isn't too bad. Like, this deck, what is this? And this is where he starts busting out with Sky Strikers, which I thought was unique. So a mix of the Sky Striker / Aqua or whatever this is deck. Very interesting. I go and activate Maxi here for the special summons. He does Called by the Graveit. And so this is fine too. I mean, unfortunate would be nice because if you see my hand, this is a brick here, really bad. We went from having a decent hand to now having a brick. Because even if I use Dark Ruler no more, what could I really do? Absolutely nothing. I felt that he couldn't do very much either, though, based on what he had. Like, this isn't much. And Sky Strikers, they really depend on their spells to really get going. And so I wasn't too worried here yet. I had 7,500 life points. Sky Strikers, I've never been killed in one blow. Let's go ahead and just set a monster, pass, and hope for the best here. He immediately goes into the battle phase. Attacks my poor black Ojama. And this is fine. I like when things go this way. So we go ahead and draw on to the next card, which is an Ojama Duo. So Ojama Duo here again to set things in motion for us. Of course, we're gonna wait for either he destroys it or we're gonna wait for the end phase to activate it. He goes directly to the battle phase again. So we're doing good here. Go ahead and goes to the end phase, so we activate Ojama Duo. That way he can't link them. And we can potentially destroy them. But now we get to summon 2 monsters. So I could go into Delta Hurricane here. So I go ahead and draw into Ojama Pink. What I do, I wanted to go Ojama Blue, but honestly Delta Hurricane's there. So we summon yellow and green. Normal summon black. Delta Hurricane him. Go ahead and loses the life points. Loses everything in his hand. We go ahead and XYZ into Malfi here. Go ahead and attack his life points directly. I think he max sees us here, so we don't go into Zeus. I honestly don't see any reason to go into Zeus. I would prefer to get Ojama Blue out of my graveyard if opportunity comes up. And so we go ahead and just pass after that. He activates this, allowing him to summon his token, letting him go into a link. And this link, I did not expect for him to bring our attack power down, so he could actually kill here. We go ahead and activate Melfi's effect to bring out any 3 Ojamas we want for materials. So we go ahead and bring Blue out, and we bring the other 2. He chooses to destroy the vanilla, which is totally fine. But now we have an Ojama Blue play. So, I think... What do I draw? Okay, I draw Dark Ruler no more again. Go ahead and summon out Pink. We go ahead and go into a link here. This way we could go into Zeus if we wanted to. Go ahead and bring out Melfi. Set Blue into attack mode. Go ahead and negate the effects here. I just did that just because I didn't want to reread that effect. We go ahead and go into Blue's effect. We weren't going to kill here either way. We get Ojamatch and Ojama Duo. We continue on to the combo here. Send Ojama Duo to the graveyard. We bring out Blue and level 3. Go ahead and bring out Blue again. And just continue this combo. You guys should know this combo very well by now. Go ahead and go Ojamatch and Oj Simulation. And then continue on. Get an Oj Simulation, Ojama Pajama to secure more cards in our hand on his turn. So we go ahead and go into the A to Z. I no longer need Melfi's effect here, so we're going to go ahead and actually get rid of these so that I can go into a Palooza. I'd normally keep Melfi if I felt we needed it, but we didn't need it. Go ahead and do this, go into XYZ. And then go into A to Z here. I think we draw our cards. We set down Ojama Pajama. Now we go ahead and bring every single vanilla back into the deck so that we can draw into Oja Magic next turn. So first set of vanillas go back to the deck. We draw a card. Again, go ahead and the vanillas draw into a card. Luckily here we didn't draw 2 copies of the same, so we can still activate Ojama Magic from the hand. He goes ahead and Harpy Feather Duster, we negate that right away. And then we go ahead and activate Ojama Pajama, calling out for Ojama Magic. Then that. Negate that, and then we get more negates in our hand here with Ojama Magic. So we went from having a pretty bad brick to still picking it back up. Luckily, Sky Strikers, like I said, it's not huge in power, so they're not going to kill us in one turn. At least not what I'm used to. I was going to go into Racoon here, but then decided, you know what, it's unnecessary. Let's just go for the kill here. And that was game. GG's. Sky Striker Aqua Mix. I don't know what that was. I don't even know if that actually goes in very well. Anyway, guys, I want to be fully transparent. These weren't just recorded matches from my replays that I chose. I want you to see, guys, if I go to match history, it's the match history from rank, all right? Past 6 ranks. I didn't even know Platinum existed at this point. We hit Platinum 5 here, then Platinum 1, and then we're working our way to Platinum again. But, guys, I want you to see these are all the matches that I played. I did lose against this deck here. We bricked pretty hard. And it was a copycat deck from a deck that I've already showed a video on, so I didn't feel the need to record it because I wanted to capture footage of new decks that I haven't recorded yet against the Ojamas. And so this is it, guys. Full transparency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. We lost 1 out of 6. I think that's a really good percentage here. And so this isn't replays from match history. These aren't replays that I saved only to show you, hey, I won all these matches. No. 5 out of 6 matches we lost 1. And then I only wanted to record footage from from decks that I haven't played with the Ojamas that I haven't recorded yet. So full transparency, guys, so that you guys can see that this isn't just me playing the replays of matches that I won. That's the match history there, and we're working our way back to Platinum again. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please hit it with the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And if you would comment down below, let me know your thoughts, any suggestions. All feedback is truly appreciated. Guys, thank you so much for the support. I hope you guys have an amazing day.